Hey Simmers, I'm Ice Pony and welcome. This is episode 3 of our shelter play along. Just to recap, this is Hugo. He runs the Brindleton Bay Animal Shelter. This is Roger, Cardi C, who's being very naughty, and Marco, who were adopted as strays from Brindleton Bay into the shelter. And this is Tillie. Tillie is a foster animal and she lives up in the apartment with Marco, as all of our fosters will. Our foster animals are sim selves of animals that are available for adoption in the real world. We're looking at these animals through Pet Finder. For as long as they're available on Pet Finder, we're going to make them a sim self and play along with them. When they are no longer available on Pet Finder, then we will make them a perfect family, get them adopted into their forever home, and then we're going to select another one and do the same with them. So this would be the part of the episode that I normally would tell you that Tillie is still available, but I have amazing news, and she has actually been taken down. She's no longer available, so we are getting her a home today, which is amazing for her. She's been with us. This will be her 3rd episode. Some of our fosters may be with us longer. Some of them may not be with us as long, but she's been a really good, really sweet girl, so she is so ready for a home. She's got her 3 tricks: sit, stay, and play dead. She knows to go potty outside, and I believe to not bark at Sims. So she's got her 2 behaviors trained out, which is amazing. Oh boy, Cardi needs a bath. So we're going to do some housekeeping things really quickly. And then we're going to start getting really serious about interviewing folks for her. If you have any families for any of our foster animals or any of our strays that you want to see uploaded and played with, and please upload them to the gallery with the hashtag of 1CEPONY shelter play along. So that's Ice Pony shelter play along. And if you want to go right to my profile on the gallery, I'm just Ice Pony spelled with a 1 instead of an I. I'm so excited for the animals that are our fosters when they get homes, because it's just amazing. But also because we are broke. We're very broke. And he's about to pick up litter. He just canceled out of that. I guess we're doing it later. And we have 5 Sims in this household. If we were to have the nano can that I want, we would be getting paid 50 simoleons for everything that he put into it. So that makes me kind of sad that we don't have that right now, just because we could be getting paid every time we do some work. All right, so let's bathe her. She's nasty. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't wait to show you the family that I have picked out for Tillie. Okay, he is pretty miserable because he has not eaten. That is understandable. Spent a long time trying to get out of that bathroom. Yeah, the update that is coming out a week from today is going to be so welcome. I just hope that it works. It normally would. It would fix most of the issues. So I'm excited for that, because I don't know about you guys' games, but today is Friday, November 13th, and the Snowy Escapes just dropped, and my game was glitching. It was doing a lot of the stuff that came with the free update, it was force closing and shutting out, not saving. So I've been spamming my save button so that if that closes out again, I have at least something recent that I can go back to, because I don't want to lose the save file and I don't want to lose all my footage. But it seems to be going okay right now, so that's good. Fatia. Hey Hugo, it's Fatia. Do you want to hang out tonight? Probably not, but you're coming over sooner than you think, because we're just going to have a group outing here soon. Great. And then we're going to put that in there to have for later. You know, I do wish that this was a thing. I wish that they could eat and that they had water or milk or whatever their preferred drink was, instead of just weirdly having food, because I don't think anyone actually sits down to eat a meal that way. We did fill her bowl. Okay, we're good. She's eaten. And now he should be good. So we are gonna clean up everything. And do you know what we could do? We could actually start the gathering right now. I hope Ice does not come over in her jam. Oh, good. She's coming over fully dressed. That's amazing. That's another thing. In another save file of mine, people have been going out of the house in weird clothing choices. My kids went to school in their underwear. well, they're like pajamas, but for one of my child Sims, it was underwear. All right, so we're gonna talk about, we're gonna ask her about her day. Oh, hey, Miss Pancakes. Do you want to talk about your career? And Ice, we're going to ask about your career. That is a strange choice that they're all in Marco's kennel. Learn that Ice is a freelance programmer at Computer Experts. All right, perfect. And we're going to show off Marco to Eliza. All right, so they're all chatting.
Go on.
I think honestly I'd like to make another group just of volunteers because I think that'd be a really cool thing. Just like you could volunteer at any other shelter, why couldn't the Sims? Did they just not? Okay, well, she didn't meet him. This isn't working the way that I want it to, but we will see. Hey club, this is my place. All right, so she's liking it. So this is Ice Pony. I think I told you guys last time that this is my Sim self. And they're actually, I guess, fairly good friends. They're gelling pretty well. Ice Pony actually has a whole family that we're going to go ahead and see because she's actually who I have in mind for Tillie. So we're going to go ahead and see that. So they met, which is great. None of these guys, though, are like really meeting the pets that I want them to. They're not cleaning either, which kind of stinks. We're going to get to know Bob Pancakes. So we'll hang out a little bit here, and then we'll end the event and send everybody home. Let's vote on a neighborhood action plan. So I think that's good progress for today. We attempted at least to have everybody meet the animals that could be potential forever homes for them. And then tomorrow we're gonna hit the pavement and get Tillie to where she needs to go. All right, so which of these, rough housing, encouraged, we have got to get that repealed because I do not want people just randomly hitting on each other. Self-sufficiency, fishing, gardening, and handiness. Let's do self-sufficiency because we're probably going to be repairing our own stuff that breaks anyway. I'm just going to be doing some like getting Roger cleaned and making sure that Marco's relationship is up and probably training Cardi C the rest of the day. So I'm probably going to fast forward through that. Okay, we are going to bed. Okay, all right. He is up already. That is not the choice that I would have made. I don't think he was overly hungry, but whatever, dude. Hugo wants to eat, then he shall eat. Oh, good. Everybody's eating breakfast. Except Marco. Marco has not eaten breakfast yet. Guys, that nano can is calling my name. So close. We'll play with our very talkative kitty. We're going to continue her speak training. Well, that was like no time. Man, they are canceling out of interactions really quickly. Like, I can't stack them. This is not going to work. It's rebate day. Shopping rebate. All objects purchased in build mode earn a 10% rebate for today only. Buy an object worth at least 500 simoleons to complete this tradition. Watch the rebate arrive in the household funds later this week. Okay, good deal. So if we're gonna spend money, might as well be today. Awesome. Cardi C learned how to speak. We are picking that up. We are going to travel with Tillie to do a home interview, and this household is in Newcrest. So we are going to visit the Pony family. So let's go ahead and we are going to knock on the door. I was really kind of playing with and setting up this family. These are mine and my family's sim selves. We have Hunter. He is a little sheepoo. I realized kind of as I was reviewing everything that Hunter was not neutered, which is a problem. Had to neuter him because one of the requirements for our fosters is that each home that they go into, if they have pets, have to be spayed or neutered. So keep that in mind when you are making families in the future for these. This is Hubby Pony. He is my husband's sim self. And this is Brother Pony. So there's Ice. We've seen her before. And I'm wondering where little brother is. True to form. Little brother is playing outside on the jungle gym. So this is not only my family's sim selves, but this is our actual house. This is a Sims version of our house. It's not perfect, of course, but I don't think I did a half bad job. So this is kind of our backyard area. We've got like little gardens here and a little kind of a fountain area and trees everywhere, and a little play area. It does not look this nice and manicured and landscaped. This is how it would look if we really like got after it and kept it up. We don't. So this is kind of our ideal backyard. We've got a shed here, and then off to the back in this area, this is actually like a back alley area for us. So this would be like our kind of parking area, and then there would be a garage. But we don't have cars in The Sims, so it's kind of silly to include them in. And then here is our house, our little living room. We have an office space, our dining area, our kitchen. We have a Three Seasons porch. And then our bedroom, kids' room, bathroom upstairs. And then we actually have a semi-finished basement. So this back area isn't finished. This is what I wish my laundry room looked like. This area is pretty accurate. The rest of it is like one day I'll get it there. And then we have a laundry chute up in this bathroom, and it goes along kind of this wall too, that funnels into here. And then this is kind of like our basement, like our storage area. This is my recording space down here in the semi-finished like guest area. Little guest bedroom, guest bath. So that's where I'm recording this now. Quietest area in the house. We're gonna ask Ice about her day. A little insulted that she didn't come up and say hi. Like, how creepy would that be if someone just like barged into your house because they decided to come visit you? Why don't we have a friendly introduction with hubby? So obviously I have not used like my family's real names. Hunter's name stayed true. Like, he is actually Hunter. We didn't get to pick his name. He was a rescue from just a person who had too many dogs. He came from a household with 9. And he's so meek, like such a meek personality that it just wasn't meshing very well, and this person knew that they had too many and had to pare down, and so I adopted him. But the condition was that I not change his name, because although they had a lot of animals, they loved every single one of them, and they felt good about letting me adopt him, but that was something that we kept. Otherwise, I don't think he looks like a hunter, especially with his personality. Again, he's so meek. He's not like one of those like yippy, snappy, small dogs. What are we talking about down here? Aw, that's pretty awesome. Why don't we enthuse about dogs with everybody? Aw, we're getting the whole family talked to. Maybe LB will come down here. Maybe little brother will come down here. I'm confused as to why Hunter isn't coming, because he's a loyal dog. And let's call Tillie down. We are gonna show off Tillie. All right, so he's introducing himself to everybody. And why don't we pet her? Aw, Ice is pretty happy about it. And that's kind of how this went. So Hunter was with us, with our family, and he is the first little dog I've ever lived with, ever adopted. Most of my life has been with, guardian breed kind of dogs, shepherds, chow mixes, those kinds of things. And I was really looking for just a larger dog. There's nothing wrong with Hunter. He's a wonderful little dog. He's got a great personality. He's really ended up being more my husband's dog, which is great. Like, they are each other's spirit animals, and they have such a special relationship. He's amazing with our kids, but I just knew that our home could have more. It just felt like it was missing something. So I talked with my husband, who has never owned a larger dog, that, hey, I would like to see if we could maybe own a larger animal. He said, well, what kind do you want? I said, yeah, let's do a pit bull. So we spent about 1.5 years looking for the right dog, and it took us a while to find her, but we brought her home, and it's been amazing. So I think, honestly, we've had a fairly good home visit. He's met everybody. Why don't we do a friendliest introduction to Hunter? And then I think, you guys, that we're just gonna leave her here. Leave her with her family, with her new family. So she looks like she's kind of settling in. We just saw her playing. So we'll go ahead. I'm gonna see if we can go into the map view and just kind of switch over and edit the households. I think that's a really slick way to do it. If I call to give them up for adoption, anything like that, then we don't get to pick who they're with, and he ends up like really missing them. So that's really sad. So we're gonna transfer Sims between households. We are going to transfer her to the pony household. And then for that, we said that it was 1,000 simoleons for each shelter animal. I knew that I wanted to do this series long before I actually started it. I actually wanted to do this series before we found Tillie. We didn't keep the name Tillie. That was her name in the rescue. We actually switched her name from Tillie to Prayer, and I will tell you why. So we think it's really funny that Hunter's name is Hunter, because he's just not. Like, he's so sweet, and he's so meek, and he's so mild. And he's just such a, like, he wants to sit on your lap, and he wants to be pet, like, just not a dog that I would ever look at and go, you know what, his name's Hunter. So we thought that was funny, that he's small and fluffy, his name is Hunter. So we thought, you know what, wouldn't it be funny if we had this dog that's kind of tough looking and like really intimidated looking, and we named her Prey, like Prey, but we're not monsters. So we knew we couldn't like name her literally something that gets hunted. So we decided to name her Prayer so that we could shorten it to Prey as a nickname. And her last name is Pony. Perfect. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and upload the pony household to the gallery. So if you guys want to play with the pony household, I'm also going to be uploading our actual house. I've uploaded Brindleton Bay Animal Rescue and Tillie and Hugo just as a household if you wanted to play with them. And then that full packed animal rescue that we had before. So we'll just, as we make households and we get more pets in and we adopt more pets out, then we'll make sure that we update the gallery so that we're uploading that way. And then I'm going to use that same Ice Pony shelter play along where the I is a 1. We are back home. We are definitely going to miss now Prayer, but the work of a shelter never ends. So let's see, it is 2:30. Oh boy. You know what you could use? You could use a run. So we're gonna go for a jog and we're gonna make him nice and happy. And you guys, we have our foster animal slot still open right now. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. I would like to try to fill that. Do I want to hang out tonight? No, thank you. I would like to try to fill our foster spot by next week. I'm going to be looking for a cat since we had a dog last time, and we want to make sure that we have a chance to do both, because I think it would be boring if we had the same type of animal each time. We'll go on Pet Finder and we'll see who is available from either a shelter that you guys recommend, or if I don't get any recommendations in the comments, then we'll just go and see who's there, and we will just pick somebody that would be fun to go ahead and see. It's kind of sad and lonely without without Tillie, but she is happy in her forever home. She can get a ton of attention and walk. She's got 2 boys to play with and just some individualized attention. Whereas, I mean, you can see here, I mean, this is just a Sims simulation, haha. But even then, he just doesn't have enough time to divide between everything and everybody that he's got to do. For as much love and compassion and just real drive that folks that do rescue have, it's not perfect. It's not near the attention that a forever home can give an animal. Rescues are only ever supposed to be a temporary solution, and they're only because of overpopulation. So spay and neuter your pets. I think I said it in a previous episode. They are really happiest when their job is to be a pet and not a parent. And that's where I'm going to leave it. All right, guys, this has been an awesome, productive day. We got Tillie, now Prayer, into her home. We're going to be looking next week for a new foster animal to go ahead and adopt, a new foster cat to adopt into our shelter, be our foster animal, and live up here with us until they are no longer available on Pet Finder. If this content is something that you like to see, hit that like button. If you want to be notified when I post more episodes, make sure you subscribe. Thank you to all those who have viewed, liked, commented, and subscribed. And if you want to see anything in future episodes, like name suggestions for future strays that we adopt, family suggestions for who we adopt strays to, or future shelters that we should pick our next foster animal from, then please comment and let me know. I really love reading you guys' feedback and suggestions. That is something that lets me know really what direction to take this. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. I can't wait for you guys to see the next one. Happy simming! Prayer, do you want to go for a walk? Yeah? Do you want to go for a walk? Where are we going? Are we going for a walk? Good girl. Okay, hold on.